Students, in the previous video we have discussed question up to number 13. So now we start the question number 14. What is given in question number 14? In question number 14, compare the power used in 2 ohm resistor in each of the following circuit. A 6 volt battery in series with 1 ohm and 2 ohm resistor, and a 4 volt battery in parallel with 12 ohm and 2 ohm resistor. So we will draw two ray diagram. So in first that there are the two resistor. This is the 1, 2 connected to a battery of a 6 volt. So it is connected with a battery of a 6 volt. It is a 1 ohm resistor and it is also 2 ohm resistor. So we have to find the power for the 2 ohm resistor. So we all know that P is equal to VI. Clear? So we have to find the value of I as well as for the V to find the power for 2 ohm resistor. Clear? So we will solve it and we will find the value of V and I. So first of all, they are the 1 ohm and 2 ohm resistor. They are connected in series, so their total resistance RS. This comes out in 1 plus 2, that is 3 ohm. So we know that P is equal to VI. V is equal to IR. That is from Ohm's law. What is V for that? That is 6. I we have to find and R is 3. So I comes out to be 6 by 3. That comes out to be 2 ampere. So now we have find that here is a current of 2 ampere. Here is a current of 2 ampere. Means 2 ampere current, both are in series. So for 1 ohm as well as for 2 ohm, the value of I is 2 ampere. So now we have calculated I and now we have to calculate V. You can V find easily. So if we connect a voltmeter here, clear? So we have to find its V. How we will calculate its V? We know that the current for that 2 ohm resistance is 1 ampere and its resistance is 2 ohm. So we can find V for here. So from here we will find V. So V is equal to IR. V is equal to IR. What is the current flowing through that ohm resistor? Because here current comes out with 2 ampere. So 2 ampere, that also 2 ampere. So I for that is 2 ampere. So that comes out to be 2 into what is R for that resistance? The resistance of that is 2 ohm. So here comes out to be 2 ohm. So the value comes out to be 4 volt. So the value of V for 2 ohm resistor. Here we will write that value of V for 2 ohm resistor. So now we calculated V. V is 4 volt and I is, we have already calculated I is 2 ampere. So we know that P is equal to VI. What is V? V is 4. V is 4. I what we have calculated? I calculated 2. So 4 into 2, that is 8 volt. So that is the power for the 2 ohm resistor. So this is the first part. In the second part, what is given in second part? In second part, what is given here? Here given are two resistance. One is of 12 ohm, another is of 2. One is of 12 ohm, another is of 2 ohm, connected to a 4 volt battery. So this is a first resistor. That is a second resistor connected to a 4 volt battery. So for here this is a 2 ohm and this is of a 12 ohm. So now again we want to put power for that. So P is equal to VI. So now these are connected in parallel. These are connected in parallel. We know that in parallel the value V is same. The value of V is same. So if value of V is 4 volt, because these two resistors are connected in parallel, for the parallel combination, the V is same for all. So V is 4. So now we have to find the I. So if we want to find the I, we know that we have to find the I. So we know that V is equal to IR. V is equal to IR. So what is V for that 2 ohm resistor? That is 4. We have to find I. So what is the R of that? The R is also 2. So I comes out to be 4 by 2. That again comes 2 ampere. So now we have to find the power. So P is equal to VI. What is the value of V for that 2 ohm? V is 4. So here comes out to be 4. And what is I for that? That is 2. That comes out to be 2. That is 8 volt. So in the previous part for 2 ohm, the value of 8 volt. In the second part for parallel combination, the value is 8 ohm. We want to find their ratio. The ratio comes out to be 8 divided by 8, 1:1. So this is your question number 14. In question number 15, what is given in question number 15? In question number 15, two lamp. One is rated 100 volt at 220 V, another is 60 volt at 220 V are connected in parallel to each. What is the current drawn from the line if they supply a voltage 220 V? So means we have to find the current. So how they are connected? They are connected in parallel. In question number 15, in question number 15 there are the two lamp. The first lamp power is P1 is 100 volt and connected to a V of 220 volt. The another lamp P2 having power 60 volt connected to a 220 V. Clear? We have to find the value of the current and these two are connected in parallel. So we know that P is equal to VI. So P1 is equal to V1 is equal to I1. Similarly P2 is equal to V2 I2. So this is V2. Now from here you can easily find the value of I. So I1 is equal to P by V1. From here I2 comes out to be P2 by V2. So what is the value of P1? P1 is 100, V1 is 220. Clear? So that is ampere. Now I2 comes out to be 60 upon 220 ampere. How these are connected? If they are connected in parallel, so total current. Here I am drawing a diagram. This is the first lamp and that is the second lamp. So if I1 is the current for that lamp and I2 is the current for that lamp, so the combined current we know that I1 come here and I2 come here. So here comes out to be I. So I is equal to I1 plus I2. What is I1? I1 is 100 upon 220 plus what is I2? That is 60 upon 220. Here comes out to 160 upon 220. So 0 cancel with 0. Here comes out to be 8 by 11. 8 by 11. So it comes out to be 0, then 80, 0.7 ampere. So this is the value of current for these two resistors, for these two lamps when they are connected in parallel. Question number 16. Which use more energy? Which use more energy means which of the device use more energy? They are given two devices. They are given two devices. So question number 16. Which use more energy? A 250 volt TV set in 1 hour or a 1200 volt toaster in 10 minutes. So we all know that the power given is 250 volt and time is 1 hour for one device. That is any device given, TV set. And another is a toaster, that power is 1200 volt and that used for 10 minutes. Clear? We have to find which consume more energy. So we know that power is equal to energy upon time. So energy is equal to power into time. So your power comes out to be 250 volt into time is 1 hour. So its energy consumed is 250 volt hour. So that TV consume energy of 250 volt hour. Here we have to find power is equal to energy into time. What is power? Power is 1200. And what is time? Time is 10 minutes. So convert that 10 minutes into hour. So divide this by 60. So that cancel with this and here comes out to be 200. Clear? So that P comes out to be 200 volt hour. So from it is clear that which consume more energy. So it consume energy of 250 volt hour and it consume energy of 200 volt hour. So which consume more energy? The TV consume more energy as compared to the toaster. Now question number 17. In question number 17, what is given in question number 17? In question number 17, they are given a electric heater of resistance 8 ohm. Drawn a current of 15 ampere from the service mains 2 hours. Calculate the rate at which heat is developed in the heater. Rate at which heat is developed in the heater. So means in that question beta we have to calculate rate at which. So means rate at which we have discussed earlier, rate at which heat is developed. Heat is developed. So that is equal to the power. That is equal to power. So we know that power is equal to P is equal to Vi is equal to Vi, but in that question V is not given, so in place of V we will put IR. So into I, that comes out to be I square R. So what is I? The I is here is 15 square, and what is R? R is 8. So 15 square 225 multiplied by 8. By solving it, we will find the rate at which heat is developed in it. Rate at which heat means the heat developed per hour. Heat developed in per hour means if we take time in hours, that is per hour. Now in question number 18, these are the general question we have discussed earlier also. Why the tungsten used almostly exclusively for filament of electric lamps? That is easy. In the filament of lamp, the filament of the lamp is made up of tungsten because tungsten have high melting point, or it does not burn at very high temperature. So that's why it is used for making the filament bulb. Its temperature, melting temperature 3. This is its melting temperature. Question number 2. Why are the conductor of electric heating devices such as bread toaster or electric iron made of alloy rather than a pure metal? Again, if they are made of alloy have large resistance. If resistance is large, its resistivity is large. If resistivity is large, we know that heat produced in a conductor or heat produced any device is directly proportional to the resistance. If resistance is large amount of heat is produced. Question: why series arrangement not be used for domestic circuit? Again, if in series resistor one of the device stop working, then it will affect the working of other devices. But on the other hand, in the parallel combination, if one of the device stop working, it does not affect the working of other devices. How does the resistance of wire vary with the area of cross section? We know the resistance of wire varies inversely proportional. Larger the area, smaller the resistance. So smaller the area, larger the resistance. Why the copper and aluminum wire are usually employed for electric transmission? Very easy, because they are made up of metal, and metal have low resistance and low resistivity. If resistance is low, resistivity is low, then large amount of current can flow through them. And also if they are made of metal, they have low resistance, low resistivity, that are not heat up very fast. They take some time to heat up. So these your question of end text. Now one question left. That question we have left yesterday, that question number 4, which is a MCQ. What is given in question number 4? In question number 4, two conducting wire of the same material and same equal length and equal diameter are first connected in series and then in parallel to the same potential difference. The rate of heat produced in series and parallel combination would be the ratio of heat produced. So simple beta, if we say that let the resistance of wires is R, means resistance of one wire. Resistance of one wire is R, and similar resistance of other wire is also R. So first they are connected in series. So if they are connected in series, so RS is equal to R plus R, that comes out to be 2R. So now we have to find the heat. Heat is equal to VIT. Heat is equal to VIT. Clear? So they are connected to same potential. Means they are connected to the same potential. Means for both the wire the V is same. If V is same, then we have to remove I. If we remove from I here, so then V square by R into T. Clear? So if heat we have to find for a series combination, that comes V square by 2R into T. That is heat produced for a series. Now next, if they connected in parallel, so first we connected in series, now they are connected in parallel. For parallel, that 1 upon RP is equal to 1 upon R plus 1 upon R. So R comes out to be the LCM. So 1 plus 1, it comes out to be 2 by R. Then RP comes out to be, that is 1 upon R. Then RP comes out to be R upon 2. Now HP means heat produced in parallel combination. So again we will write here V square by R into T. So the V value is same. So this V square, what is R for parallel combination? The R for parallel combination is R by 2. So put here R by 2 into T. So it will become 2 V square T by R. This is your specificity. we have to find the ratio of heat produced series to the heat produced parallel. So now if you want to find the ratio of heat produced series to heat produced parallel, what is the value of heat produced in series? That is V square by 2RT. Now we have to divide, so we will take the reciprocal of that term, then it will become R by 2V square T. So that V square T cancel with V square T, then R cancel with R, the ratio comes out to be 1:4. So this is your NCERT in-text question. NCERT question number 3rd, solution and text. In question number 3rd, they are given electric bulb rated 220V and power 100 volt. When it is operated on 110, the power consumed will be. So in bulb first, its power is given 100 volt and V is given 220 volt. So first find the resistance of the bulb, because we know that P is equal to VI, then P is equal to V square by R. V square by R. So R is equal to V square by P. What is V? That is 220. What is P? That is 100. Now that bulb is operated at 110. So now V is 110 volt. So what is power? So again power is equal to V square by R. So P, what is V? V is 110 square. What is R? Its R is 220 square divided by 100, 100 move upside. So that 110 divided by 220 whole square into 100. So that's cancelled with this. Here comes out to 1 by 2. So it's become 1 by 2 square into 100. So now 1 by 2 means 1 by 4 into 100. It comes out to be 25 volt is the power of the bulb when it is operated at 110 volt.